All right, so like we saw in the story of the girl who loved horses, we are talking about Native Americans today. Native Americans celebrate their heritage during November. These are people who come from Indian tribes in our nation. So we are going to be talking about the Plains Indians. These are the Indians who live on the big flat middle part of our United States of America. And traditionally what they lived in, and still maybe live in, are teepees. So let's start with a big triangle for our teepee. And leave it a little flat at top because we need to draw the sticks. The long pieces of wood that are used to hold up the teepee at the top. So it's a piece of leather and cloth that goes around these sticks that had been stuck in a circle and tied at the top to make their home. And these homes were able to be packed up and put on the back of horses so they could travel around. So I want you to think of a pattern to put at the bottom, because not only were these made out of leather, but they were dyed with plant dyes to have beautiful patterns and stories on the outside. So choose a pattern. It could be circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle, or square, 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 square. Go ahead and start. I'm going to choose one for myself. All right. And there needs to be a pattern near the top. So go ahead and choose a pattern, or you can do the same pattern. All right. Now on the side of the teepee was always different symbols. And some symbols meant, day or night, or told a story. And sometimes they featured animals that are important to them. So maybe since the buffalo were the animals that they followed, let's draw some bison, American bison. Most people call them buffalo though, on the side of our tent. They're kind of woolly too. These buffalo are very important to these people. They would use every part of the animal, the bones, the leather, the skin, the fur, every part of the animal. Nothing was wasted. And they respected these animals a lot. Still do. And of course, other than fire, the big thing that they would have would be the sun. The sun was a very important symbol in their culture, just like in ours, because we are daytime dwellers. And sometimes they would have other things, like curs and different symbols that would go through. And that's how you do a teepee. Always pause me if I'm going too fast. You can always pause me. All right, well, these people wouldn't just have one teepee that everyone in the village tried to live in. They would have a lot of teepees, and each teepee would be a family home. So let's go ahead and make a village of teepees, a village of people. All right, I want you to decorate these teepees however you want. Now we're flat out on the plains of the United States of America. There's no trees, okay? There's no hills. It's very flat. Lots of grass. So let's say that's very flat. Maybe you could think of some things from the story that you thought of. There are ponds occasionally, or rivers and creeks that run through the land. We said that the sun is very important. Maybe there's a storm rolling across the plains. Maybe there's flowers blooming across the grounds. Maybe there's a herd of buffalo way further back in the background that's passing by, and that's why the people are here. And of course, they would always have a meeting area outside, and usually in this meeting area, there'd be a fire for people to gather around. Sometimes they would hang up their riding blankets after they washed them. Just like you might hang up some clothes at home for you. Alright, for the riding blanket, you can put another pattern on it, because they would weave these by hand. Put them on their horses and ride. Horses were very important to these people, so if you want to draw horses in the background or horses around the tents, the teepees, you can. Alright, I'm going to have a finished version, my finished version. I would like you to come up with your own designs. So go ahead and draw out your teepee village with the Native Americans. Alright, I hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.